now in the middle of the two ladies. As you shake hands and seal the deal. Finally, Pauline has got your sponsorship. Asante sana, asante sana. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Frank. And thank you very much, members of the press, for coming. My name, as you have heard, is Engineer Peter Njenga, the Managing Director and CEO of Kengen. So, members of the fourth estate, WRC CEO Mr. Charles Gasheru, who has been a person known to me for a long time, Radio Africa CEO Martin Kafafa, our sustainability partners, SH500K Resort and Spa, led by Director James Mwangi, Kenya's top lady rally driver Pauline Shegu, Kengen team present, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today marks a historic moment in Kenya's energy and motorsport landscape as Kenya Electricity Generating Company PLC, Kengen, and the World Rally Championship WRC Safari Rally 2025 unite in a transformative partnership that blends cutting-edge renewable energy innovation with the electrifying world of motorsport. We are also getting into partnerships with SH500K Resort and Spa, who is not only our neighbor in Olkaria, but also shares a lot in common with Kengen. We are proud of the sustainability activities we are doing with SH500K, and this rally will showcase some of these. The partnerships we signed today are more than just a collaboration. Today we make a bold statement of intent. Our partnership with WRC signifies how global sports and energy innovation can converge to redefine sustainability in high-performance environments. At Kengen, we are not just the leading electricity producer in Eastern Africa, we are the forefront of the clean energy revolution. Our legacy in hydropower, wind, and Kenya's globally acclaimed geothermal leadership positions us as a powerhouse shaping Africa's energy future. Our geothermal fields in Olkaria, the largest geothermal power hub in Africa, will serve as the backdrop for the officially named Kengen Geothermal Stage at WRC Safari Rally 2025. Here, the world will witness renewable energy meeting extreme endurance racing, proving that sustainability and performance can go hand in hand. This is the daily story of our operations in Olkaria, the home of geothermal in Africa. This is perhaps the only place in the world where you will find energy investments in large-scale operating alongside nature without altering the ecosystem but making it better. The energy transition is no longer an aspiration. It is a global imperative. At Kengen, we are revolutionizing energy access in Africa through large-scale geothermal expansion, cutting carbon emissions while enhancing energy security. Advancing e-mobility solutions, setting up Kenya's first ever EV charging corridors, and integrating sustainable technologies into infrastructure and industry. Championing net zero sports, ensuring that world-class events like WRC not only showcase speed and skill, but also a commitment to a cleaner planet. The Safari Rally's Kengen Geothermal Stage will be more than a test of skill. It will be a showcase of how Kenya is setting global benchmarks in clean energy innovation. This partnership is not about visibility alone. It is about impact. Specifically, our investment in the WRC Safari Rally 2025 will drive meaningful change in 4 key areas. Number 1, green energy in action. And here we are implementing sustainable energy solutions, including 1, EV charging stations powered by geothermal energy, reducing the carbon footprint for the rally. Then we have solar-powered event infrastructure, minimizing reliance on fossil fuels. And again, energy-efficient rally village setups, demonstrating practical, scalable, clean energy solutions. The second thing is championing diversity and inclusion in motorsport. And here Kengen is breaking barriers in motorsport by sponsoring Pauline Shegu with Kenya shillings 500,000, supporting her as she competes in a traditionally male-dominated sport. Launching gender diversity initiatives, including Pink Energy and Blue Energy, to empower women and young professionals in clean energy and sports. Driving engagement programs that inspire the next generation of African engineers, innovators, and athletes. The third thing is technology, innovation, and fun experience. Kengen is redefining the rally fun experience with a tech-driven approach, where interactive innovation hubs, where fans can experience cutting-edge geothermal, wind, and solar technologies, real-time clean energy demos, showcasing the power of renewable in action. Immersive digital experiences, leveraging AI and VR to highlight Kenya's leadership in sustainable energy. The fourth is strengthening Kenya's position on the global stage, which is aligning with WRC Safari Rally 2025, which will allow Kengen to expand our footprint beyond Africa, engaging a global audience of investors, policymakers, and industry leaders. It will also position Kenya as a model for renewable energy deployment in emerging economies, and also attract strategic partnerships that drive Africa's transition to a net zero future. This is more than just a rally. It is a moment in history where Kenya's sporting heritage meets Kenya's renewable energy future. To the global motorsport community, we invite you to witness a rally that not only tests endurance, but also showcases a new era of sustainability in sports. To the next generation of leaders, engineers, and athletes, we urge you to dream bigger, because innovation and sustainability are the true frontiers of progress. To Kenya and the world, Kengen remain committed to powering possibilities, fueling progress, and driving change for a cleaner, brighter future. Finally, to Pauline Shegu, as you take to the track, you carry with you not just the Kengen brand, but also the hopes of young girls and future motorsport champions across the continent. We are behind you all the way. We will be cheering you all the way. Let us drive the future together. Asanteni sana. And now I invite...
Thank you, Engineer. I wish I was speaking before you, because it's a very hard act to follow. That speech was very elaborate. Thank you very much to Kengen. Thank you very much to the team here, not only in Nairobi, but also your engineers in Olkaria. We started this partnership a few months ago, and we looked at the ways to explore partnership between the Safari Rally and this organization that is committed to not only producing clean energy, but also sustainability. And we looked at the various ways we could collaborate. And one of the things we did, of course, was the simple one, was to rename the stage to the Kengen Geothermal, because that area is owned and operated by Kengen. And we actually came to them really to also appreciate them for all the years that they've allowed us to rally at the geothermal stage, now known as the Kengen Geothermal Stage. So I'd like to thank Kengen for being our host there since 2021 to date. I would like to thank the community who reside within that area. Again, we've worked very closely with Kengen. We had quite a few repairs to do at geothermal, and we worked very closely with the engineers in Naivasha for Kengen and the community who are there. Again, the MD spoke about impact. That is some of the impact that the Safari Rally wants to leave behind, working with the locals, seeing what CSR, what areas we can work with them in that area. We have a huge community at geothermal that we, again, worked very closely with Kengen to ensure that we are working with those communities there. This Safari Rally is very centered on two things. One, spectators, and the second thing is sustainability. This is something that the FIA is insisting upon today. We are judged quite stringently by local authorities on sustainability and also by the FIA themselves. And Kengen has given us a huge hope going forward on using clean energy there. Maybe I don't want to speak about this, Ian, but next year we want to see whether we can even go a bit bigger to power the entire service park using clean energy at the SEZ Atoll Carrier. So there might be some more changes coming in 2026. So this is a big start of a bigger journey with this organization called Kengen to see what more we can do to make the rally more net zero. And these are just not buzzwords. They are things that we want to live by. The vehicles come, we fly them here. The locals also have their vehicles here. We have emissions. We have footprints for all the people who come to the rally. We want to see how to mitigate, how to be less destructive to our environment and also to be more sustainable. I didn't hear the MD speak about tree initiative, but I know that Kengen has one of the biggest tree nurseries in our country. Yes. And on Sunday at Hell's Gate, I think we will be giving, I'm sorry if I'm speaking out of turn here, we'll be giving out 10,000 fruit seedlings to the people who come to Hell's Gate. So again, all these initiatives go towards making the rally more sustainable, making our impact to the environment less, using clean energy. Hopefully one day all the vehicles running at the rally will be hybrids. Hopefully Pauline will be running in a hybrid vehicle, but that I leave to the FIA. They keep changing the rules. This year we do not have the hybrid vehicles this year. They've been removed because of weight and cost. But I really want to thank Kengen. We started this relationship from one angle and it really blossomed into something beautiful. By the time we arrived in Naivasha, the engineers there have supported us. An engineer, MD, I would really like on the behalf of Safari Rally to thank the engineers in Naivasha. They have gone out of their way to provide us with machinery, their staff, their time, working overtime, to fix the roads at Kengen Geothermal Stage, at Hell's Gate, at Kedong, and I think even right now they're helping us on the Eburu sort of transport section. And that help, without that help, really we would have had a very, very hard time. So partnerships like this really mean a lot to the rally, way beyond, sometimes, someone can write you a check, but Kengen has just not written a check to Safari Rally. Kengen has actually sent their might to support us. Their might with their machinery, their engineers, their might with their sustainability agenda. And all these things contribute to making the Safari Rally really a sustainable event in our calendar. So I'd like to thank Kengen really and looking forward to seeing all of you from the 20th to the 23rd in Naivasha. Mukuje tusherekee Safari Rally. For those of you who know your way around geothermal, I'm sure you know where to find your ways at the Kengen Geothermal Stage, which is on the 21st. The 20th, of course, we flag off here. His Excellency will be the guest of honor at City Hall Way. And then on the 21st, we are in Naivasha. That is a hard day for Pauline and our colleagues. We have 50 entries, 39 sort of racing in WRC and ARC, and 11 racing in KNRC. Pauline here is racing in ARC. So she's one of the top local drivers in this competition, competing the entire rally. The ARC actually runs the entire itinerary. KNRC will not run the entire itinerary, but ARC. So again, I'm sure Pauline will thank you, but she really does need support because she's running the entire 380 kilometers and 1,000 kilometers of transport section. So it's a lot of work, a lot of tires, a lot of fuel, a lot of mechanics on ground, spare parts and so on that the drivers require. So on behalf of all the rally drivers, on behalf of Pauline and Lynette, her co-driver, asanteni sana Kengen. Thank you so much, asanteni.
So we have
On behalf of my CEO, Mr. Martin Kafafa, I want to say thank you to Kengen and everybody else who is here. We have had a long relationship with Kengen over the years. But today, our role here is very simple, is to make sure that when you stop by that new, what did you call it?
Kengen Geothermal.
Thank you. Kengen Geothermal, please mark it. When you stop by there, you'll find us. You'll find us there because we want to make your stay there comfortable. We're doing that because we have an events company, which then is able to provide the service that would be required on the ground. But above that, Radio Africa is of course known as a media house in Kenya. We have 6 radio stations, a daily newspaper, and lots of presence on digital. we are bringing all this to bear. So for the days leading up to the event, during and post, we would be able to provide the coverage. We want to tell the stories of sustainability, from what the MD has said Kengen is doing to what SH500K is doing to be able to sustain our environment, our climate, to everybody else who will come there and be responsible enough not to destroy what you already have, but seek to do better, to conserve it. So we will be out looking for those interesting stories. We would cover Pauline and her team to make sure that they have the limelight that they need so that, you know, they can inspire many people. As a young man growing up in the village, we used to look forward to this event. We would camp on the road, even if the cars are coming 2 days later. We want to create that excitement so that all of us, as much as possible, we can go down to Naivasha, cheer our people, inspire those who have already taken the risk, like Pauline and the rest, so that they can be able to do us proud. Our support is extremely important, just like their energy, their skills are important on the steering wheel. For those of us who will not be able to go down to Naivasha, please catch this action online somewhere. We will be able to broadcast many of these bits and bits of events, so we can give you a sneak preview of what it is that will be going down. On behalf of my team, once again, we want to say thank you very much, and we wish all the Kenyan drivers the very best during this event. Thank you.
And finally, Pauline Shegu.
Yes, you know, I cannot speak without my navigator around. So thank you so much. Allow me to recognize the CEO of Kengen, Engineer Peter Njenga, the CEO WRC Safari Rally, Mr. Charles Gasheru, the Fourth Estate, and all protocol observed. Good afternoon. Yes, you have heard, my name is Pauline Shegu, and it's good to appreciate my navigator. Without her, there's no rally for me.
Good afternoon, everyone.
She's Lynette Ayuko, and we are the ladies in the rally now. I had a brief speech, so allow me to read it, because you know when you are called for such big event and the sponsorship, the support you are getting from our stakeholders, it's good to appreciate with a small brief and to be prepared. Good afternoon once again. It is a privilege to stand before you today at this momentous occasion where two great forces, Kengen, the powerhouse of sustainable energy in Kenya, and the WRC Safari Rally, a globally revered motorsport event, are joining hands to drive a cause that is not just necessary but urgent, greening the WRC Safari Rally 2025. Most of you might recognize me just as a media personality. But beyond that, I am equally a seasoned rally driver with years of experience behind the wheels across the beautiful terrains of our motherland, magical Kenya. As such, I've had the unique vantage point of witnessing the transformative power of motorsport, not only as an arena for competition, but as a catalyst for environmental responsibility. Motorsport has long been associated with speed, adrenaline, and grit, but today it must also become synonymous with sustainability, conservation, and forward-thinking solution. The WRC Safari Rally is an iconic event that is deeply woven into Kenya's history and culture. It is more than a race. It is a symbol of resilience, national pride, and a showcase of our breathtaking landscapes. However, with such a grand event comes a responsibility to preserve the every environment that makes it spectacular. Our forests, wildlife, and clean air are treasures that we must safeguard for future generations. Kengen, with its unwavering commitment to clean energy and environmental conservation, is the perfect partner in this journey. Thank you. Their investments in renewable energy, geothermal, wind, and hydro are not only driving Kenya towards energy independence, but also positioning us as a global leader in sustainable practices. By integrating these principles into the WRC Safari Rally, Kenya is not just hosting an event. We are making a statement to the world. Kenya is at the forefront of green innovation in motorsports. I believe this partnership will set a new precedent for how motorsport events can actively contribute to ecological conservation, whether it is through tree planting initiatives, which the CEO, WRC, Mr. Charles Gasheru, has just mentioned, carbon offset programs, or the adoption of eco-friendly racing technologies. This alliance will lay the foundation for an environmentally conscious future. To my fellow rally drivers, motorsport enthusiasts, and all stakeholders, this is our call to action. Let us embrace the change, advocate for green solutions, and ensure that the rally we so deeply love thrives in harmony with nature. Let us be the generation that champions sustainable motorsport and leaves a lasting legacy. Today, we are not just signing a partnership. We are igniting a movement, one that will echo far beyond 2025. I am proud to be part of this incredible journey, and I look forward to witnessing the impact we will create together with Kengen and the other stakeholders. Thank you, and let's drive towards a greener, more sustainable future. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. MD, CEO of Kengen, Engineer Jenga, partners, WRC, Radio Africa, the media, and all those around. SH500K Resort and Spa is an award-winning leisure and business destination offering authentic African hospitality focused on wellness. We pride ourselves in curating unique and memorable experiences for our customers. The rally was first held in 1953, a celebration that coincided with the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. It started off as a 5,000-kilometer rally that covered Kenya, Uganda, and Tanganyika. It was part of the World Rally Championships from 1973 to 2000 before returning in 2021. We were honored when Naivasha was selected as the host location, and since then it's been incredible to witness the event's exponential growth in scale, quality, and global recognition. This is actually not the first time SH500K has partnered with Kengen. They have been our long-term partners since we opened our doors in 2011. This year, we are particularly delighted to be partnering with Kengen and WRC at the newly launched Kengen Geothermal Stage. As you are aware, Kengen has been internationally recognized for its significant contributions to geothermal energy production, positioning Kenya as one of the best geothermal producers in the world. As a result, we have been direct beneficiaries of both local and international traffic Kengen attracts to the region. The partnership with Kengen for this event signifies a long-term partnership that highlights the synergy between sustainable energy production and premium hospitality, showcasing how sustainable tourism and renewable energy can be a great driver for economic growth, environmental conservation, and enhanced guest experiences. It will also give us an opportunity to showcase the importance of wellness and connecting with nature. Both organizations, through their spas, do this very well. Since we opened our doors in 2011, SH500K has been committed to sustainability and environmental conservation, and we will stay true to our commitment to sustainability during this event and beyond. Some of the areas that we can highlight include the use of green power. Through our partnership with Kengen at the newly launched Kengen Geothermal Stage, we will have direct access to clean geothermal power for our hospitality activities, ensuring that we use only renewable energy sources. At the hotel, we harness solar energy for public area lighting, water heating, and reducing our carbon footprint. We are actively working towards having 50% of our total energy demand met by solar power in the near future. We have also introduced electric golf carts for guest transportation, power cut-off in the rooms when guests are away, and transitioning to LED lighting across the property, to name a few. We harvest rainwater and treat our wastewater to break it down for reuse in the gardens, and safe for flow back into Lake Naivasha. As we have done with all our previous WRC partnerships since 2021, we will work with our contracted licensed waste management provider to support us sustainably clear all waste from the sites, leaving the spaces clean and clear of waste post-event. As part of our commitment to wellness and sustainability, we grow a portion of our vegetables at our own farm in Naivasha. This ensures guests enjoy fresh produce, often harvested within 2 days of serving, while also reducing our carbon footprint and minimizing plastic and paper wastage. We must also acknowledge that the WRC Safari Rally is more than just a adrenaline-fueled event. It's a lifeline for local businesses in the area. The surge in visitors significantly boosts our hospitality industry, from hotels to local markets, ensuring economic growth in Naivasha and beyond. Naivasha has also benefited from environmental and sustainability initiatives directly attributed to the WRC Safari Rally, such as the Greening Legacy project that aims to plant millions of trees in Kenya, including Naivasha. We are proud to be part of this journey and remain committed to sustainability, economic growth, and world-class hospitality. Here's to another fantastic WRC Safari Rally. As Helen Keller put it, alone we can do little. Together we can do so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now bring your... All right, that is WRC. Makofi kwao tafadhali. WRC and Kengen, formerly putting ink on paper. And then next online is going to be SH500K. You can just stand and shake hands as we...
Yes,
Asante sana. Thank you very much. Asante sana. As they shake hands and exchange the documents, then you can show us what you've signed. Asante sana. Thank you very much. Now, Pauline Shegu and MD, I'll request that you come in front here so that you can formally hand over the check. Judith, you can move away now. Let it be. One of you can come this side. Yes, perfect. All right. You can stand behind the check now, in the middle of the two ladies. As you shake hands and seal the deal. Finally, Pauline has got your sponsorship. Asante sana, asante sana. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now proceed downstairs. Pauline Shegu has promised to show the MD what happens inside a rally car. But you are going to do it using an electric vehicle. So, after this, you can just all proceed down to the ground floor. You will just follow us. Asanteni sana and be blessed.